Are you ready?
Yeah, I think Paul already go live. Yeah.
Hello, guys.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, today we have the podcast about the topic talking about Comgrow machine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for the T500. Yeah, and also we got some uh, modify topic, video shares topic. Yeah, so hope you guys will like it. And yeah, let's wait more and more people getting. So how about introduce ourselves?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, Wanda,
Okay,
thank you
okay.
first.
Hello, everyone. This is Wanda, and I'm your old friend. Yeah. So if you have any questions, you can contact me on Facebook, Wanda White. Yeah, that's all.
Okay, so hello guys, this is Paul, marketing team, so marketing team employee. Yeah, I think it's over. Hi all, hello, and yeah. So if you guys meet like any problem for like during your using the printer, you can find me on Facebook group. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can contact me. Yeah, because like YouTube comment cannot like personally
Yeah.
private chat.
So
Okay. Hi, Dawn. 3Dprinter.
hello,
everyone.
hello.
I wasn't sure he was
Mostly,
doing that. Ben or I.
yeah, I think mostly people like from American, the audience.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Hi, for those who haven't known of me, I'm Luke Hatfield. I've been in the 3D printing game for almost 6 years now, I think. I have done work with so
Set it. Oh, it's lagging?
Yeah.
Oh, our lagging?
and we're back. Anyway, I don't know what time when it died, but I'm an old fogey that's been around the community about 6 years, pretty knowledgeable in printers, and I'm here as a guest of Sobal.
Yeah. So more and more people getting.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Our
So.
handsome manager wasn't introduced. Ben.
Oh, that's a manager. Yeah.
So this has been the solo manager. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, handsome manager. So yeah, let's go through the topic. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the first topic. So Wanda, first topic about modify.
Yeah. Have you modified your 3D printer? Yeah. I've often read in the community that many users will modify their printers to match different printing needs. Yeah, and such as replacing the fan or which can increase the cooling speed or replacing the clipper screen to improve the cooling speed. Yeah. And as we know, 3D printer can be modified in many ways to suit different printing needs. And first, I think the simplest modification is to change a small nozzle to RPI plates to match different printing needs. And I'm so curious about, have you modified your 3D printer? If yes, you can. I think you can share your first modification experience in the common area, and feel free to share your experience. And So I think Luke, can you share your first modification experience to our users?
Sure. I've been in the game for a little while, so I've done different types of modifications. Like my Ender 5 Plus, I have a Bondtech BMG Mosquito combo that I custom put on it so that it can run hotter. I got the Mosquito Magnum hot end put on it. And I have done some clipper work with the Sonic Pad on some of the printers that I have to make them go faster. Um, I do a lot of my printers that I keep for myself. I'll put the Bondtech BMG style gear reduction extruders on, just because I think that that's one of the best bang for the dollar improvements that you can make, in that it takes the impulses and makes them smaller in the print surface finish, and it also makes it stronger. You're getting a 3-to-1 drive ratio, so if you were to have a small amount of resistance in the hot end, it's not going to have as big a bearing on the ability of the printer to move material. Beyond that, my son and I took one unit we're making to do high temperature materials like PEK and other things, and we stripped it of all the POM wheels, put linear rails on it, got special belts, and it's set up to run a heated enclosure of 90 degrees Celsius, so we can do high temperature materials and things like that. So there's all kinds of different things you can do as far as modifications. Just a matter of putting the time and energy into the modifications.
Wow, that's really cool. So, as I know, like my modification experience is for the XV06, and it's like upgrade the clipper with the XV06, right?
Yeah.
It's my only experience for the modify. So if so, it looks that like he can like using high temperature material. That's really cool one.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So you continue or I? Okay. So I do not own a solo sleep printer. Yeah. To be honest, look, we know that I have under 3 Pro. Maybe have like 3 years ago. Because I'm a kind of marketing person or salesperson, I do not use it. Even I work in this company for like 5 years. That's very embarrassing. Yeah, but anyway, I buy Ender 3 Pro. I think that should be the most popular in the old days. So I buy it, and then at that time, I also first thing I want to not upgrade. I just buy a filament dryer box. Yeah. Then I buy the stainless steel nozzle. Until now, I do not change it to the stainless nozzle, but I buy it. Then I buy the silent motherboard. The old machine, they always change the motherboard to make it silent. But nowadays, the latest printer, most printers do not have this problem. Yes. Who enter the 3D printer hobby like 3-4 years ago, you know that. And then I do not remember that. Oh, and also I think maybe Wanda mentioned the fan. Okay, the fan that is really loud. Some people even joking this budget 3D printer, their fan like a jet engine. Yeah, it's really loud. The first thing they get a printer, they replace the fan. Yeah. That's just my experience. And also one thing that I do not date at that time, but I always saw in the Facebook community. I look mentioned the linear rail. That people like changing. I think this kind of should be a more higher skills or higher level to modify. Most people just change some basic parts, but if you're really knowledgeable and a professional, maybe people just start to changing the whole structure. Yeah, so it's a totally different printer. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I get slightly amused in the community with the guys that come in gung ho and they do all these linear rail conversions, and then they see this beautiful print made by a printer, and they're like, "What did you do to mod yours?" And it's a stock machine, right? It's about getting your flow rate and extrusion multiplier all settled out more than all the fancy conversion parts, right? So, and a little bit to, I've covered this before when we discussed linear rails, but POM wheels on the less expensive printers are vibration dampening. If you don't have a dampening anywhere in the system, more of the machine noise and belt noise can transfer into the part finish. So cooler and more accurate isn't always quote unquote better when it comes to part finish.
Yeah, true. And the judge said hot and nozzle mandatory for CF elements. Yeah, I
Yeah,
change the mode. Like, it's like
yeah,
more,
definitely mandatory. And then the thing that doesn't get discussed that much in the community when it comes to hardened nozzles is that um, they don't have as good of thermal coefficient for heat transfer. So even if it's like a PLA, but a PLA with additives like CF or whatever, you need to add 15 to 20 degrees for a hardened nozzle just for the fact that it doesn't transfer heat as well. And then if you're going to a higher temp material, you're still going to go up to the higher temperature plus that 15 or 20 degrees. So tip to the wise, if you're going to go into the hardened stuff, you got to turn it up a little bit.
yes, higher temperature you can like print as the like ABS filament and also the carbon filament. Yeah, that's really nice modify. You like change the nozzle and make set higher temperature.
I think what maybe back to the comment section. First, yeah, sign snapper. Yeah, glad you are back. But look, I'm questioning that when the ID10T said that CF filament, it should mean the creative fast filament, right? That's right. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch part of that. The echo made it hard for me to understand what you said.
Okay, I mean, when he mentioned the CF filament should be means quality fast filament, right?
No, carbon fiber.
Carbon fiber. Oh, sorry. Carbon fiber. Yeah. That makes sense. Sorry. That's the yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry. That's pretty much community standard for carbon fiber is CF to shorten it up.
Yes. The carbon one is like lighter and but require higher temperature. Yeah,
It,
that's
it can make for really nice part finishes, but if you look into some of the channels that have taken the time to test the strength, um, unless you have a machine which is out there that weaves carbon fiber strands in between layers, um, adding carbon fiber just in the filament doesn't inherently make it stronger than the base filament. Sometimes it's even a little bit weaker, although prettier to look at for part finish. If that makes
yeah.
sense.
We should check it out. We should check it out for this.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, how about let's jump to the next topic. So we're gonna talk about the T500 situations. Yeah, there's also like lots of people like pay attention in the topic. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that for the latest situation, I think from this Wednesday, Monday, I also in charge of the after sales team, which means that I also take care of all the questions from the customers, especially their I think latest issues. Yeah. I will just maybe share a little bit of my daily routine. I think every morning from this week, first thing I will check the community post. Actually, I think every post and also comments. So I will know the customers' latest feedback. Also, I will also talk to our sales after team about their emails. I think I'll check that they know full situation of the customers, and then get the right answers from the engineer, and then they will combine the two situations and then feedback to the customers with a right solution. And the latest, there is some power supply problems, which is extremely dangerous. So first thing, I want to say that every time it happened, and I want to say that it's not catch a fire. First thing I'm gonna mention, because if this happened, that should be I think pretty much ban this product, right? But not having this dangerous situation, but do have some power supply issues. So I want here I want also to say that for everyone safe and sound, and also the families. But we will take care, and we will first provide all parts you need, and then second, if in this extreme situation, we will just resend a new printer. If you're still waiting, have face with our printer. Yeah, since I still want to say that T500 is our Comgrow's first 3D printer. We make this 500 by 500 size monster printer. It's huge. Yeah, we do not tend to copy industry stuff. But this challenge is kind of really big, and we kind of underestimate the challenge, and also cause so much problem. So much problems. So, and we will not hide these problems. And one thing that I want to say that if anyone encounters problems during the 14 days return period, the fix usually you will just email back first. This time we will not count in the warranty time, which means if you buy a printer 7 days, you receive the 7 days later and found a problem, and we just checked it's our problem. Then for the rest of time, when you're dealing with us, this whole time will not include in the warranty break time. You still have 7 days left, since we have the 14 days warranty time for the combo.com or soul3.com. Yeah, this is what I want to. So you do not need to worry if you are lost the warranty, and you urge a refund. We will deal with it, and you still have the left time decide if you still want to return it. Yeah, if I explain clear. So to summarize that, we know we have no problems, and we will deal with it very seriously. And then during this time, kind of need your patience and faith, and we will be responsible for every case.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it's great that the company is going to stand by the people. It was probably a little hard to hear, and we missed part of your first part of your speech because of an internet break. But I'm going to try and interpret in that Sobal or Comgrow is not going to leave you hanging on your machine. They're going to adjust your initial acceptance period if you're having problems with the fresh delivered machine, and they're in it to win it to make sure that long term that people get made whole with their printers. This is going to cost them a lot of money, but they've committed to making it right. So part of the discussion for today was me talking about the T500 that I have. I have one. I've really enjoyed it. Mine has not been without trials. Initially, mine was doing great. Everything was fine. I printed some really big prints. I personally had an issue where and this one's one that they've already worked through, but the heat bed MOSFET failed, which caused the bed not to heat. And what happened then was the part separated from the print bed, and the material balled up and went up inside the hot end to the point that it enveloped everything because I wasn't there to monitor it, and it damaged the hot end to the point where I had to get a whole new hot end. It was not repairable. It bent the heat break, it bent the uh, heat sink, and hammered it. That being said, they like they're going to do for the community, they got me a new part. I got it back up and running. And just recently, I ran into the issue that some others are experiencing with the x-axis layer shifting, and we haven't got the engineers to give us a new firmware set of instructions or new config file to work with. But near as I can tell, it's just about the motor control power values. And once we get a adequate new config out that people can use, that should resolve that problem unless there's something that they find in the weeds that I haven't found. But, I think it really has to do with the fact that they're doing sensorless homing, and you have to control the rate of total power to balance out the sensorless homing, so it doesn't just sit there and ram the end when it does homing. Um, and I'm not saying this is the way to go, but if it really made sense, we could look into actually doing more like a traditional micro switch homing for X as a workaround. If they were willing, they being Comgrow were willing to help sort of support it, and that would take away that sensorless homing part of that axis, and then maybe we could fine tune the motor controls so that we're not having that skipping problem. But this is the kind of stuff we're working on in the background. That's why they partner with people like me and others in the community to either be preliminary testers or beta testers. Or there's some of us have different roles than others. Some just do really good reviews. I generally get more into the nuts and bolts. And are there manufacturing defects or things that are going to cause users problems? That's the feedback I would generally provide to a manufacturer when I receive a pre-production, which I don't remember if I stated that, but mine was pre-production, so or early production, so it may not totally match with what everybody else got delivered. But beyond all of that, the build quality is excellent. I think it's great that it weighs almost 85 US pounds. That gives it a lot of weight to counterbalance that bed being thrust forward and backwards. Honestly, I thought if it was going to have a problem with skipping on an axis, I thought it would have been on the y-axis where that bed was moving. It speaks to the fact that we're using big enough, or they're using big enough motors and everything for that. So hopefully we can figure out this drive issue basically for the X gantry or X-axis drive motor, and then typically power supplies, or were the power supplies underrated? That's to be determined. We've only had one that I'm aware of that had a heating event, and one does not a total issue create. It's to be taken seriously because it has the potential to short to the chassis when something happens like that. But that didn't happen. Nobody was hurt, and I'm sure if it becomes a mini unit problem or whatever, we can work with Sobol and discuss whether or not it's more like a let's try and get them all swapped out type of program. But I'm not committing them to that, and we're nowhere near that with having a single event at the moment. Not to disparage Jeff, who's on here, for his experience, because it's traumatic, but hopefully when he gets his new power supply in, he'll be back on the road pretty soon.
Yeah, and that's true. Like as the I D10 just say, like, on the bright side, works wonderfully, and it's not broken. Yeah, thanks for your understanding, and yeah, we so we will stand by the user side and say, and we meet some problem for the machine, and we will like take seriously to solve the problem, also solve solve the issues as well. And as the user, I says that yeah, and even they make some issues like we will like try our best and take really seriously to solve the T500 like some problem. Yeah, that's really like challenge. We focus like the bigger size and something like the stable. So yeah, that's our challenge, and we will take seriously for this one, this case. Yeah, that's the I just say like idea plans to remove PLR, yeah, and it caused the issues with pause and soon. Oh, I see. So yes. So maybe it's the problem like to make the T500 like cause some problem. I'm not really sure the tech
Okay.
side.
So that one is one that's going to take a couple people reporting it. I've had it happen once or twice to me, but it was usually in unusual scenarios. So I I didn't have an action item particularly to give them to work on. But Jeff, let us know if you're replacing it with a community provided pause resume function, or if you're just fully taking it out of their people's printers. That would be helpful to know for now until we could potentially integrate it into a new release of the CFG if we do one going forward.
See. And some user says like our live focus like really echoing. It's like everyone echo echo
It
from
sounds like you're
now.
in a It sounds like you're in a bathroom stall. The way the sound is reverberating.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Everyone echo. So yeah, it's really not good.
I guess we can ask. I'm logged in on the primary account. If anybody is on the feed and can still hear me while they are out and not broadcasting, can you give me a hey or there's audio comment? Because I'm not sure if it's driving it off of my Wi-Fi. Oh, you can hear me. Okay. I'm hoping they're going to be back pretty soon. Um, we didn't have quite enough time to set it up tonight, but I think we're going to try it in the future where I'm the video or the Wi-Fi or video hosting for the primary feed, so that way their system isn't working as hard to just provide their audio and video to the feed. But we didn't get started early enough tonight to get that in place. Okay.
Okay, we back. We as a what identity like user identity like new user for live stream yeah. It's all right. The mic is the mic.
Yeah, you're a little bit hot, like it's picking up too much of your audio. I think if you go into the settings, there's a thing for automatic reverberation or noise canceling or something like that. You might try on your
Yeah,
account.
it's all right. We just take off our microphone. We just use our computer. That should be fine.
Yeah, that's way better.
That's
Okay.
way better.
Okay. We just speak
Yeah.
louder. We just speak louder.
Yeah,
Ah,
that's gonna work.
That's all right. Okay, so
So,
so from now I can set the banner. Oh, it's clear now. Nice, good, nice. Yeah, finally solved the problem. Yeah, same as like we solved the the printer problem. Yeah, we take seriously. Yeah. Oh, the Sebastian say was a try. Since so voting running on a VPN. Ah, yeah. Yeah, we use the web line, but yeah, it seems like still got some like little bit problem, but now it think it's okay now. Yeah. Okay. So for the next topic, how about let's jump to oh yeah. I also like have a views for T500
Very good.
situation, yeah. And we also like have we also know like we have some challenge and some issues about the T500, but yeah, and we all know the T500 is like really big monster. We focus on the print size, yes, but yeah, like the user who like to print really like oversized model, and I think they still like can assess the T500, yeah, because it's really big, and for those who require stably, yeah, because T500 is like kind of like heavy, like it's really stable, yeah. Then but the user who don't demand much in the print size and print size condition, yeah, they will like think T500 is a little bit like waste of space. Yeah, but I think that's all right. We will like solve the problem, like makes the feature the print size bigger print size feature like more and more um like compared to the issues, like it will worse in the future. Yeah, and as the Wanda say, like T500 is really important and useful assistant role in project that printing her like castle, right?
Yeah.
When her printing her castle, he using the
It's
T500. Yeah, this
Yeah.
really big one.
it's a really popular printer amongst the people that like doing droids and bots from
Yeah,
Star Wars and stuff. Really well received there. So now that the audio is a little bit better, uh, just to reiterate, it's got the T500 has really good bones. You guys didn't skip on the motors. You didn't skip on the hardware. Really, I think we're more against the newness of Clipper and the sensorless homing aspect of things. That's really what the engineers are going to have to work through. And once that door is open,
yes,
these couple of things, I mean, even if it was, all of the MOSFETs need replaced and all of the power supplies needed replaced, that for a machine that's of that much value, um, it'll cost Soval some money, but to me, that's not that much to go through to get it back online, and I presume to be a printer that will last for years and years of service. So let's
Yeah.
hope we can get it.
Yeah. Well, I think latest our actually our T500 sales is not that good. One is a quality problem. Also, another part is that from the B2C side, that normal customers actually uh, buy few, but from our B2B side, actually our sales is kind of pretty good. Yeah, so I know if there is a kind of a corporate decision that like the ID10T mentioned for the car parts, For business use, since it's 500 by 500, it's really a huge size. Since some of my friend is working in the design company, they design for like the furniture industrial. So when they design a new sofa or a new table, they kind of they want to use the biggest printer as much as they can. Yeah. So they often ask me, does Sovo offer like a 100 centimeter by 100 centimeter printer? By 100 centimeter printer, I said no. So only have this 500. But yeah, yes. But I think 500 already for them to produce something as a whole, not so many parts to combine.
Yeah.
So from the structure side, they have some force or stable, because usually they produce this thing, they combine together, they will just sit on the sofa, this kind of model, and they just fill it, because you can't tell the product's a whole filling just from the CAD file or 300 or 360 Fusion 360. You just need to print it out and fill it and sit on it. Then they decided for the next procedure. And since my friend, the company is small, so they kind of do not have that huge money to go to the
large commercial printer.
Yes.
Yeah. So yes, that's what we say. Like for the B2B side, maybe T500 is really like good sales, and it's really useful for like print big site as a whole thing, not print by parts. Yeah, that's cool.
I think ID10T Garage mentioned that he also love Clipper. Way easier to work with than having constantly flash modeling. So look, I guess all your printer or your daily use most should be Clipper, or you still use some printer like Workhorse, but they not Clipper.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm on the fence. So I still have some non-Clipper machines. The trend is towards Clipper on more and more of the new production machines. I do actually like Clipper, as some people have brought up early on. With at least early on, this has been going on for. Clipper's been around for a little while, but the introduction into the manufacturing space, I would say, happened in the last 8 months or so. But there were some things in Clipper that weren't doing really good attention to overheating cycles and stuff like that, and they're working through that kind of stuff. But as far as the overall speed and productivity and the ability for users to more get into the nuts and bolts and modify it without having to do a full firmware flash is great. I like that aspect of it. And honestly, a couple of my printers that are still on Marlin, I'm probably going to put them on somebody's version of either the Creality Sonic Pad or some other Clipper pad to just make them work faster. Because why not?
All right. Yeah. Because we have the new product on developing, and yeah, we did. I think I discussed a lot before, and lately I just manage the after sales team, both Soul and Comgrow. I also start to use the printer. Yes, actually I just use less than Wanda and Paul. So I just start to use it a lot, and I just feel the pain. I feel the Clipper, the pain for the newbie like me. So even I work in this industry, I do not use it much. So when I use Clipper, I think it's so powerful. But if you do not know, you may be better to use a normal marking printer. So I think the strategy which Algo and Anycubic, what they choose, or Bamboo Lab, what they choose is really awesome. They give the fast speed, the good quality, but still maintain a very easy interface. Yeah. So I think this is really awesome, and so we need to catch up. Yeah. So yeah.
There's some people in the community that aren't so happy with Bamboo keeping such a tight grip on their open source part of Clipper and stuff, and that's coming to a head in that they have that new, it's not Bamboo based, but it's the control package for the Bamboo material. I forget the name of the company, but anyhow, somebody wrote a better firmware for it, and you basically install their firmware over Bamboo's, and it makes it more open source Clipper. But anyhow, it's an evolving situation. It's not that much different than when we started with Marlin. All the manufacturers used bootloaders that were locked down, and people would manually unlock them and then start working on creating their own firmware until the manufacturers gave up on locking it down. And now we have where you can just flash it with a .bin file in a couple of seconds. So changing in the community. There's going to be more support from the community as more and more of the people.
Yeah. So yeah, we can control the banner now.
Maybe you just talk. Look, could you just change the title? Because since now it's just saying the T500 situation. Could you just change?
Oh, we lagging. We lagging.
Yeah, you just maybe change to the another topic. Yeah.
网络断了。
Oh yeah. I think Robert just said that he believed it is called Orca.
Now, Orca is the slicer that they were pairing with. Now, there's a group of software developers that basically created new firmware for the Bamboo machines that totally comes in. You basically jack the bootloader and then you're running their product. I don't know if it's free or pay to play. But anyhow, the video dropped and I sort of stopped talking. I don't know if my feed was still going, but I was waiting for you guys to come back. But what I was trying to say was the community at all is now going to get the benefit of the people that have been using Clipper on the rat rod machines or whatever, and in not too much time, those people are going to help train the community, and the support's going to be there at the macro level to help the new people that are getting into the Clipper machines. So I think within 6 months to a year, it won't be any different for a newbie coming into a Clipper-based machine than it was somebody coming in first time into a Marlin machine that had to do a new bin file. So we'll get there as long as we keep our communities together and the open source and working together. Everybody comes out better in the end. It's sort of the whole point of the exercise.
Yes.
I want to say that talking when I think since Robert mentioned the Orca, that this slicer really grow very fast, and I want to say that every new machine come out from server accumulator will just have the we will put the settings in the Orca slicer. Yeah, we just talk to the developer and make sure our latest printer have the setting kind of installed in this slicer. Yeah, actually kind of
Because
interesting.
you'll be able to select your printer directly out of the Orca menu to set it up.
Yeah. Yes. Actually, I just do a Google trend search lately, and I just type in the Cura slicer, Prosa slicer, Bamboo Lab slicer, and Orca slicer, and also the Simplified 3D slicer, the old one. So it's kind of very interesting that
I'm sure Simplify is at the bottom of that list.
Yeah, I don't know. I just I put a timeline like 5 years. It's very interesting that the Bamboo Lab is kind of just jump, yes, just jump out, and then the Cura is kind of slightly going down, but still very the number
Stable.
one. Yeah. And then the Prosa and the Simplified 3D I think I just when I search it, I just know that 5 years ago it's number one. It's even kind of, if I'm not mistaken, it's kind of huge than Cura in some way. But I know it when it start charging like $100 or something, then people just start using it. I don't know.
Right. You're talking about Simplify 3D. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I bought Simplify 3D, it cost me $150, and then I had it for a couple of years, and then I paid the $60 add-on to get to the newer release. Because I'd already been there, the $60 was worth it to me. For a new person coming in, where if you're paying over $200 for it, I really don't think it justifies it. But because I already have it, and it's Simplify and it's stable, I really like it. And so when Prusa Slicer, this is some background information for some of the people that may not know, but when Prusa Slicer came out, which was basically super slicers made up in their own stuff, they did some really good things. And the dirty little secret in the cooking the books that they did was the reason that it does so well is a Prusa printer has a lot of slop in its movement axis. So they basically put an algorithm in there so that it only goes one way, so that it doesn't go against the tolerance in the movement. And that's what made it print so much better than everything else. That's why it had its big rush in popularity, because for any of the lower end printers that might have a lot of tolerance or movement in their system, their version or their skin of Prusa Slicer helped work that out by the way it handles motion. Just a little tidbit.
Yeah. It's interesting part.
Yeah, it's really interesting. Like
Yeah.
maybe in the future, because time changing, maybe in the future, so
and
what
and then all clusters are from that search part. It's kind of like the search index of the bamboo, prosa, cura is kind of like 80, 90 stuff, but the all kinds of it starts, I don't know, like last year, like April, May, but now it's kind of like take the 50 index. It's kind of half of the bamboo, but it's since it's a third party free slicer, I think the potential is really huge. And temporarily, so we do not have resources to develop our own slicer, so we just kind of use the community's choice, which is Orca. So yeah.
I'll have to check it out. I've heard people saying good things about Orca, just because I have been using Simplify for so long. I don't check out new stuff unless there's a reason to.
Yeah.
Yes. And how about now we like jump to the next topic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if we still have the next topic or not.
Yeah. Yeah. So
what's the next one?
So the look is already like talk about the
Maybe
T500.
change the title first, right?
Yeah. So maybe Luke can set the banner.
I'm sorry, that Paul's topic, right?
Oh, my topic. Yeah. Yeah. So
Okay, I'm at the banners. Which banner am I after?
I think it's the one the share video is about the like shares video from to by viewed by more people. It's about the like you wanna hold like account about 3D printing in social media. Yeah, it's kind of like this topic. Take a big step on her and it's complete, but have been entities.
Right, I'm looking through the banners. I haven't found the one that you were talking about. Sorry.
Oh, the banner is, I think it's the last one.
Yeah.
The last one topic.
How do you get your share?
How do you get your shares viewed by more people? Is the banner? Yeah.
Sorry, I just
Okay,
know what folder it was in.
So yeah, that's my topic. So I noticed like there are some like 3D printing enthusiasts out there, so who are also like to share some cool models and awesome projects. So this topic is it's talk about when they have really successful print and they wanna like share and wanna like post in the social media, and like how did you like post it and get more and more view. And maybe you can be a like internet internet popular, yeah, like kind of like popular in internet, like maybe you are the next nerd. Yeah, like I just joking. Like I here to share some experience and maybe just discuss about the experience. So there are so like our user social Sovo user and also like the Comgrow user, they have like really successful and particularly good and modified like DIY or fixing machine like kind of skill, and maybe they can like choose a social media to post and have a discuss to help people, and they maybe will can be really popular in the like kind of social media. So um so the first of all, like how to get more people watch your video, like choose the right social media platform. Maybe it's the first step. So we all know we all know the social media platform is different, like the nature of the social media is different. So for example, the Facebook community is more suitable for people with the same hobby and to get together to share their experience and works, and where it's easier to get affirmation and help for the same enthusiasts. So I personally think of that is really good for the beginner um, uh, who are who are just joined the 3D printing and learn how to 3D print. I think it's the really good first step. First step. Yeah, like Samus look like really like help people like in our Facebook group, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So so the next one is like when it comes to like Twitter, like so now it's known as X, and Reddit is very suitable for discuss about the 3D printing topic. And these two social media can face more people and discuss issues, and which means that you can hear more opinion and idea. Maybe you have some DIY opinion, you can like post a topic today, and maybe the people can like share some opinion and video and suggestion, yeah. And so for the platform that more suitable for sharing videos and prints and maybe a huge project and maybe interesting print, like I think it's like YouTube and the Instagram, yeah. And this place is like the wider range different hobbies, and maybe the people like who maybe don't know, they don't know the 3D printing, but when they like saw your post the video about 3D printing, they will like really into it and then become the fans of 3D printing, yeah. And also your fans as well. So that's the first step for the like for the you wanna like get more views from your video or suggestion. The first step is choose the platform, yeah. And however, the second is like what you post. Like in some of my experience, like posting like functional prints will be more appealing that item for decorated display. And also how about and also the large project and interesting prints is like more appealing than the item for like decorated and display, yeah. And also like sometimes the people want to get the STL from the really funny prints and really functional prints, yeah. And what do you think, Wanda? Like what do you think your experience?
And I think it's important. Yeah, and I think it's important to keep a style of shooting that exclusive to you, yeah, and to make people who watch your video to remember you, and maybe it's an action that's unique to your video, and for example, you can sum up a gesture
Yeah, like kind of
at
like
the end of the video in every
yeah, it's kind of
yeah.
like signs of your
Yeah,
video
to make
video
the
style.
people who watch your video to remember you.
Yeah, cause me and Wanda like posting shorts and maybe in Instagram it's like called reel, right? Reels. Yeah, we post a lot video about it, and yeah, we know like when did you post is like when did you post and what did you post? You can attracting more people. Yeah, maybe you guys like maybe you guys want to like getting some video industry about 3D printing, yeah, you can try that. And also the time zone, maybe you can focus the time setting. Yeah, the different time setting will attracting like different area of the audience. Yeah, so maybe um, if you want to like aiming the American audience, you can like release the video like 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. UTC -5 time zone, and usually the time is considered the best time to release on weekday. And on the weekend, it's 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. It's a really good time to post video.
Yeah, I think since this two of my colleagues from the party are making the content to promote the product. So
Yeah.
I think before Luke answer these questions, maybe I think Paul said I think very deep. I want to look maybe could you I want to ask you that is that could you from the just a viewer's perspective. So I don't know if you took some time to just scroll the YouTube short stuff. Yeah, we'll take time to. Often I think we talk about your favorite 3D printer YouTube channel, but except that, you randomly just scroll the videos and the related 3D printer and what's your interested part? Yeah, except this fake YouTuber stuff. Yeah.
Right. So I do occasionally hit the YouTube shorts. On the 3D printing ones, it has to have a thumbnail that brings my attention in that might be of something that I haven't seen that's new in the community. I generally don't get brought in by look how cool my print is post. That's just a personal thing. And then for the regular YouTube videos, uh, the ones that get pushed up in my feed, the YouTube. Are we back?
Yeah, you're back. Yeah,
Sorry, I saw it dropped up, so I just held up what I was.
Maybe
Okay, we're back again.
yeah, we're back again.
So for the third time, we'll see if I can sneak it in here. YouTube favors those that post regularly way more than those that get lots of views. So once a week on schedule every week is a good way to get yourself pushed up in the algorithm. Clickbait thumbnails might get you more views. Views is what gets you paid if you're monetized. But the algorithm definitely favors one, consistent posting, and secondarily, user interaction. So if you can get people either talking to each other in the comments or talking back and forth with the channel owner in the comments, that'll get you moved up the push feed of YouTube. That's a proven fact.
Yes. And you say like, was any update on being able to get some spare parts for the T500, UK, Europe, USA? Yeah, we mostly and we yeah. So the band also reply for these issues. Yeah, we working on it, and yeah, the most parts sent from China, and yeah, I can't post the comment. I can't.
I can put it up if you want.
Yes, and
just answer to
answer the issues.
So Andrew said, was there any update on being able to get spare parts for the T100? And like UK and like Canada or Australia. I think primarily do not sell to Australia, but anyway, for most time is the EU and the USA. Yeah. I would say that as Luke just posted in the community that most parts we just send from China to now, but we are working on it. And I just since I just handle this other service stuff from this Monday, I just check all the details and the data. So once I collect the data, and I will just require the company to send some top 5 parts which either it's broken or it's or other any problem cause it has issues. We will just present like 20, 30 pieces to USA and Europe. Europe. Yeah. So you could get it within a week, not months. So your printer will not sit in the dust, but will just work again. Very soon. I fully understand and feel your pain. I'm working on it.
Yeah. So maybe
There's many for those that aren't as familiar with working with the manufacturers. Part of what can go on with this cycle is if the parts that were used in production to make your printer are the ones that are failing, stockpiling those same parts to give you more of them is not always the best thing. So sometimes there's do we need to source a different manufacturer's part for the replacement so that you have a part that continues to work when you get it? So I'm sure Ben Sobal would and Comgrow would appreciate some grace as they try and work on getting you fixed long term. There might be some short term discomfort.
Look, could you put the ID20's latest comment?
the latest.
Yeah, this one. Yeah.
So Ben, just so you know, that's an anagram. It's Idiot Garage. That's his YouTube channel name.
Okay. All right. I got it. But I'm in this keep saying ID50. Anyway, back to questions. That he said he's sure it doesn't help sport. You're going to do your shooting numbers on SES. Yeah. This is a very basic thing. This is the first thing I just check and require our service team will mention in the first place. But I kind of need to explain a little bit. Usually we will just put I think once we get information that if there is certainty that we need to send out parts, we will just go to our system. Okay, our IT system. We just to set this parts order. When we set it in, our warehouse will get this information and they just start prepare, and then we'll go to the logistics. But our logistics first is go to the our inner logistics department. Then they will just give to outside, but outside is not the direct UPI, DHL, and FedEx. They give to the broker. They just represent. They just represent only just have all resources, all services of these four big logistic channels. But usually, you already have this tracking number. But usually, if you use this, there is already four kind of stage, as I mentioned. You have tracking number, but actually this stuff not ship out weird. It just starts in the maybe in our inner warehouse or in the broker logistics or in the real carrier. So, but anyway, so what I mean is that number, but when you just type in it in this tracking website, you just see nothing. And some people may say, we lie to you. You just give a number, but there it doesn't show anything. So, but usually there's a full procedure. But anyway, so what I'm talking about this is I want to say I fully understand this procedure. And from now on, I will check. Not check, but I will told my colleagues when they reply. The first thing is just give you the shipping number, but this is not important. They need to let you know. Even they give you a shipping number, they need to let you know the product, the parts, really in which part, in which stage, like in the warehouse, in the broker, in the logistic part, or they just somewhere. But usually when you just use a tracking website, you just you have nothing. So I will let them know it's not help you. You just your conclusion that I don't say it, but we want to explain it. I will let them explain to you that which is exactly this part is
what place is
what
not
place
exactly at. Yeah, we will like checking checking the parts for you if you like are asking like what part it is if the checking number is not useful like when you type in.
So anyway, summarize this. We will I will ask the team to improve from every basic details.
Yeah, from every basic detail. And because like people waiting for a little bit long time, they will like feel rush and asking what parts arrive. And we will check in for that. Like tell the user what parts is exactly at, and maybe how many days will arrive. Yeah, if we can like search for this, we can help for it. Yes.
I don't know if you have anything to share or any people still watching. Do you have any questions to ask a bit for technical stuff or just ask us like from on the warranty side? Any question? If not, we just
we finished the topic.
Finish the whole
Yeah.
topic. And, always, I want to say that they really enjoy the show, and thank you so much for joining the show with us.
Thanks, Luke, so much. And any guys have any questions? Yeah, we're here for solve the issues, of course. Looks close to goodbye.
Yeah.
Yes.
So maybe
if
say goodbye.
if you guys have any question, you can chat us, and we will like solve it for you.
I think you use if you later you have any problems, you can still reach us privately or PM us at Facebook. There is Ben Liu and also Wanda. I'm Wanda White and also Paul. So also look. So you can also reach us later. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate all the audience here.
Yeah.
Okay. Have a good night. Have a good night, everyone. Bye. Have a good night.